Welcome to Natural Piranha.
Hey guys, sorry we haven't made a video in a while. We had Kai and then we just moved from Arizona to Illinois and we're currently living in a camper while we build our house and
travel trailer.
Yeah, we're in a travel trailer, yeah. While we build our house and just, you know, do what we're doing next. So we're going to be making like a few videos just whenever we can. And somebody had wanted us to do a video on our newborn essentials for Kai. Our list is really simple. We really don't use a lot for him, and it's actually worked out really well that way because we don't have a whole bunch of stuff, especially being in the camper now too. I was glad that we didn't, I mean, we're pretty minimalistic anyway, but I was glad that we didn't have a whole bunch of stuff that we had to get rid of when we moved into here. So I'll start out with diapers. We do cloth diapering with him, and so I use, or we use these cloth diapers. I got them from Amazon, and they're undyed and they're organic cotton, and they look so they look like this because they fit them for a long time. So they just like lay like that, and you lay the baby down and then you fold it on them. Yeah, they're really simple to use.
Yeah, it goes like this. The side goes down.
Right.
You can probably see it down here. And then you just fold it right over them.
And tie
it around the back of them. Just tie a bow right in the front of them. And then you just stick the liner right in the middle of it.
Right. Go ahead, you can try. Yeah,
Obviously.
So then we have these liners. It took us a little bit to figure out like the best solution kind of so that he wouldn't wet through anything.
Yeah, when he pees, it's like
it goes straight.
shot. It
Yeah.
just goes straight through everything.
And
These are really thick.
Even when we have two of these, sometimes
Yeah.
they do. It still does.
So I use that
These
diaper.
are really thick.
The liner, which is organic cotton and then organic hemp. And then I use, here, do you want to show this? And then this is the diaper cover we use, which we are vegan. I don't really like to label it, but how our lifestyle is.
Yeah, we're not vegan.
Right. I mean, the way
That's what people would call.
Yeah, what would
how we
call us.
live.
Just because we don't eat meat or animal products, and then
There
we
you go.
also we don't like to use any sort of animal products either. However, once in a while we do make exceptions for our health, and this was one of the exceptions. So we needed a diaper cover for him, and all the ones that I could find are made of plastic, obviously, because that's what, you know, stops it from getting the clothes wet. They did make cotton ones. I found a couple cotton ones, but it wouldn't do anything. I mean, it would just be like anything else where it would just absorb, you know, it would just go straight through. So we found, this is by the same company that makes his diaper, the actual diaper, and this is wool. Here, you want to hold it? You hold it. So we use this as the cover, and we have about, I think, 9 diapers. Yeah, or no, we have 12 diapers, and then we have more liners, maybe.
Yeah, I think we have 18 or 20 liners.
So then we have that many liners, and then we have Kai wants to talk to. And then we have 2 of the diaper covers, and I wanted 2 because I like to, just in case, sometimes he does poop a little bit out of the cover, or out of the diaper, and it gets on the cover, so I would be washing this and then I wouldn't have one for him. So 2 works the best. I mean, these are really awesome. like wick the moisture away, and they don't ever smell. I mean, they're really good. So I like those a lot. What's wrong? So that's pretty much it for diapers. And then
Can I show them next?
So next is clothes, and we do not have a lot of clothes for him at all. As soon as he grows out of, oh, you know what? I did forget something for the diapers. I made a whole bunch of wipes before he was born, and that's what we use. I don't use any other wipes, and they work really, really good. I like them a lot.
Can I say something?
Sure.
These are thick too.
Yeah, those are thick. I made them out of organic, undyed cotton flannel, and I just like double layered them and then sewed them around. And I just made a whole bunch of them, and they just work really, really
And
good.
for her.
Yeah. So I use these like to wipe him off in the bath, like when he takes a bath, and then I also use them as butt wipes too, or like to wipe his nose, anything like that. So I use those with, I made wipe spray so that, you know, I would have something to clean it. And in that I just put, I use distilled water, and then I use a little bit of liquid Castile soap, just like a couple drops, and that's it. And that cleans them. What's wrong?
You want to close now?
Yes. So with his outfits, it's like I said, as soon as he grows out of them, we don't keep them, and then we just like replace it with a new one. So he probably has like maybe 6 outfits, something like that. He has 6 outfits.
5.
So hold on. Okay. What's wrong?
This is another one. I
Yeah.
don't think this one fits him yet.
That one's a little big. He's growing really, really fast.
This is 18 months.
Yeah.
He'll be in like 2 weeks.
And this is like to put over his clothes.
Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Sometimes he gets fussy when he's hot and wearing clothes. I usually have him undressed when we're inside. But what I was saying is, since we're in Illinois now, it's kind of
this.
Yeah, it's kind of chillier outside, and I don't use a carrier car seat. We just have like the convertible one, so I have to carry him to the car and out of the car.
This is to put over your baby clothes.
Yeah, so I just put that over his outfit. That one is dyed, obviously, but it is organic. And then we just have
Jojo, be quiet.
Then we just have 2 hats for him. I just have a heavier one, and then I have a lighter one. But when it comes to summer, obviously, he won't be wearing a hat at all. And then our next essential would be the baby carrier. And this is a wrap. I think it's called a baby katan, I believe. Yeah. And I've been using this since he was born, pretty much. He likes it. And he likes to
You haven't worn it in a while.
No, I haven't worn it in a while. I usually wear it like when I go grocery shopping and stuff like that. But lately I've actually been, since he holds himself up more, it's easier for me to carry him. So I haven't used that lately. But it is nice, like when the weather gets nicer and I'll be outside more, like when we go for walks and stuff, because we don't really have a stroller for him or anything. Then, as far as blankets go, I pretty much made all of his blankets. And
You made all of them.
yeah,
Jojo,
I made
be
all of
quiet.
them.
And then you dyed some.
Yeah. So, This one I naturally dyed with elderberries. It was just a plain undyed cotton organic one. And then I just had a bunch of
dried elderberries.
Yes.
Well, I think it turned out that color.
Yeah. And then I just had, these are his favorite ones, and they're just like muslin fabric. And then I just made him like a thicker one.
Well, these are jersey.
Oh yeah, jersey
It's
knit. That's right.
learned on
Yeah,
them.
jersey. So then the next thing is, I don't know, I wouldn't consider this an essential, but I just wanted to bring it up because well, when we got here, we ended up getting colds, and he just had, his didn't last very long at all, and he just really had
It's
like
a
snot.
sucker.
It wasn't a cold.
No, it was just,
You guess?
he wants to suck on my hand.
We're trying to do too many things. As soon as we relaxed, it went away.
Yeah, it was. I was, you know, just busy from moving because we got it as soon as we were here, and we weren't resting and really sleeping very much. So, I found this one, which is supposed to be gentler. It's called Nose Frida. I just got it off Amazon. Or no, actually got it at Target. They do have it on Amazon, but it's the same price at Target. And
It's a nose sucker.
yeah, so you suck it, and it goes, you know, like you, here, I'll show you. It seems gross, but it really, I mean, the snot doesn't come anywhere near your mouth. There's like this tube. It only stays like at this tip right here. And so that part goes on their nose, and then the snot only goes there, and then they have these filters so that you don't get sick, or so that you don't catch what they have.
Plastic filter.
Yeah, and then you just suck it like that. So it's supposed to be more gentler than like the things that they give you in the hospital, like the bulbs. And it works really good just for, because he can't blow his nose, obviously, and I want that crap out of him. So I just like, you know, suck on it a little bit and it clears them out then. It works really good.
It's either this or suck it into your mouth.
Right, yeah. And then the other little thing.
Or bulbs.
Yeah, or bulbs. So I also made baby powder while I was pregnant, and that was just arrowroot powder, and I mixed it with chamomile flowers and calendula flowers. I put them in like not a food processor, but I like grinded them up really fine and mixed them with the arrowroot powder. And then I also, that's the wipe spray. And then I have butt cream too that I made. He's getting tired of just sitting here. What's wrong? What? What? What's wrong? I made butt cream also when I was pregnant, and that was just coconut oil, and I also put, I think there's shea butter in it as well. Yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah, it is thick, but it works really good. So we don't use anything from the store.
Jojo. Okay, close the check though.
A little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way.
Okay, so
Jojo, be
then
quiet.
I just use, like if I think he has a stomachache, like when I was eating the jalapenos,
Did you add calendula flowers?
yeah, I think there's calendula flowers in it as well.
There is.
Here you go.
And calendula flowers.
Yeah. When I was eating jalapenos, he obviously had a stomachache, and one of the things that I did those couple times was give him a massage. So I used coconut oil and then just a couple drops of chamomile essential oil. So I sometimes do that, like if he's you know, if he just seems like a little fussy, I don't even consider it fussy, but I just give him massages, usually once a day.
Or if he's having trouble going to sleep at night.
Yeah, so I'll put some either lavender or chamomile essential oil, just a very little amount, and I'll just give him like a massage on his legs and his stomach and stuff like that with coconut oil. So then
She puts the essential oil with the coconut oil.
Right, yeah.
And then puts it on him.
Yeah, and I just use like a very small amount just because it's so concentrated. I really don't like I don't use any strong ones on him. As far as, these are the burp cloths. I also made a few burp cloths for him while I was pregnant. And then as far as toys go, because he is like more interactive now, obviously, and we kind of waited. He was, we didn't really like give him anything.
We don't usually use the burp cloths.
Yes, I do.
Not usually.
I do. We noticed that he was grabbing at a lot of things and putting them like in his mouth. So that's why I started putting the ring around, and he'll grab it himself when he wants it, if it's around like near him, and he puts it in his mouth. He wants my finger right now though. So that's the only toy really that he has.
It has big bumps on it.
That's just what he's chewing on right now. We really don't have anything else. But I think that he is starting to teeth, so he does like to chew on it. That's really it for toys. And then I just have, for a wet bag, they're mostly, like when people use cloth diapers, they use like the plastic wet bags, and I really didn't want to use that, so I had ordered, can you give me the bag? I just ordered like cotton bags, and I might have
Is it inside of this?
Yeah, I think so. Here, just hand me the bag. Yeah, so it's just these big cotton bags, and it actually works pretty good. It doesn't get anything else wet, because I'll just like wrap the diaper up and then put it in here, and then when I get home from wherever we are, I just wash this and with the diapers. And then for a diaper bag, if you want to call it that, I just ordered this hemp bag from Amazon, and it was only like, I think it was $12 or something like that. I don't think it's organic, but it's just made out of hemp. I didn't want any kind of like big fancy diaper bag. I had that when I was pregnant, or when I had Ava.
It's actually hemp and cotton.
Hemp and cotton.
It's made by cotton.
Yeah, it actually might be organic. Yeah, when I had Ava, I had a ton of like, you know, the expensive diaper bags and stuff like that, but with him, I just wanted one bag that I could just throw everything in, because it doesn't really matter.
You have less stuff with him too.
Yeah, we have less stuff, huh? No bottles. So yeah, we don't have bottles, we don't have pacifiers, and it's been like that for, I mean, we didn't even buy any.
Cradles.
And it's been like that for, no cradles. He's over 4 months old, and this is just what has worked for us as far as, you know, not having lots of things for him.
Or butt wipes.
Yeah, so it's nice not having a bunch of baby crap laying around.
Diapers.
Yeah. But I think that's it for this one, unless you think.
Nope.
And then just obviously.
No lotion.
No lotion. Ava could probably keep going on and on. I guess the only other thing is that.
There's a long list of stuff we don't use.
Right, what we don't use.
Just show what we do use.
Yeah. Obviously just the car seat then. And like. Someone had, you know, commented in one of the other videos that the car is much more toxic than the car seat, which I I do agree with, obviously, the whole car is toxic.
No plastic chew toys.
Regardless of what car seat they're in. But obviously they're sitting in the car seat. It's touching
No
their
toys.
skin. Okay, that's enough. It's touching their skin. They're breathing it. So we try, like I said in the comment, we really do try to limit the time he's in the car altogether. What do you see? You like your blankies? Because obviously that's not an environment. I mean, our houses are toxic as well. So, which is why we want to build our house so that we can use as few toxins as possible.
We are going to build our house.
Yes.
One day.
So,
Soon.
yeah. So,
Very soon.
it is just, I mean, like I said, we just try to eliminate the toxins as best as we can for what we know. You know, our world, how we live now is filled with it. And like I said, where we're living, it's hard for us to not have a car to go get groceries or run errands. Obviously, if we were in an optimal place, we wouldn't have to use a car. We would walk, or we would have everything, you know, within walking distance, so you wouldn't need any kind of transportation. But right now, it's cold. We can't even really, there's no place around where we are to really even ride our bikes somewhere to get food. It would take a long time. So, a car is kind of our, you know, only option. So, everybody, you know, we
don't even have a bike.
No. So we just do the best we can with eliminating toxins as much as possible.
Yeah, we don't try to not partake in the world around us. We just try to be as natural as we can about everything we do.
Right.
And we don't like to partake in a lot of it. But.
Right. So, I mean, you know, that's why obviously there's no car seats that don't have flame retardants in it, or everything else that they put in, but that's why I just tried to find the one that had the least amount, just to, you know, just to limit his toxic intake as much as possible. So that's why we don't use like the pacifiers. One of the reasons we don't use the pacifiers, the bottles, obviously because two, it's completely not natural. It's much more natural to nurse. But yeah, I think that's it for this one.
It's all about the attention.
Yeah. Yes. So we'll be making a lot more when we can. Sorry we haven't posted in a long time, but we do have a list of videos that we're going to get to, so just be on the lookout for them. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night, everyone.